Welcome back. Now, while the fight for gender equality and empowering women to speak against violence dominates the global conversation in recent months, in India, some actresses warn that many are too scared to speak out. Bollywood film star Sonam Kapoor says there is still huge stigma around the victims of sexual harassment. Well, the BBC's Haroon Rashid spoke to her here in London.
There are 3 points to it. A lot of women don't realize what's going on and what's happening to them because they think that it's okay and it's all right because that's the way, it's like a subconscious thought. That's the conditioning that we've gone through. Number 2, it's also because we've been taught to keep quiet, act dumb, pretend it didn't happen, laugh it off. Or third, it's victim blaming. If something happens to you, it's your fault.
Is there still a large stigma around victims of sexual harassment and abuse, or is it that actors or actresses are scared of losing their careers over outing someone?
I think it's both. I think it's not only about losing your careers, it's also losing face in society. We're still backward in that way. We don't talk about it at all. There
was a lot of discussion about Aziz Ansari, and there was a lot of discussion about whether that article was a justified calling out. Do you think that there is a risk of it turning into a witch hunt, which is what some people have referred to it as?
I think it's very awful that we are calling it a witch hunt, but it's important for it to go the other way. There's deafening silence, and suddenly when the dam gets broken up, everything comes out. The dam's broken, but eventually it'll all level up, and the truth always comes out eventually, always.
You recently said that you're really optimistic about the current dialogue about female empowerment.
Yes.
What do you mean by that?
I remember when I just came into the industry, I was like 20 years old, and at that time, or 21, and at that time when I said I was a feminist, everybody was like, did you just say that? That's completely politically not okay to say. It makes you look aggressive. It says that you're a man-eater, or you're like this, I don't know, there were all these like negative connotations to it. And now, 10 years down the line, it's cool to say that.
You have taken a stand against gender discrimination. You rejected a role because you knew you weren't being paid an equal amount to your male hero.
Yeah.
How far away are we from getting rid of that gender pay gap in Hindi movies?
Very, very, very far away. The films that are being made are male-dominated. They draw the audience in. So economically and in business sense, it makes sense to give them that kind of money. We need to start making more female-driven commercial films, or more female-driven roles, or equal roles to men and women, where women are also equal draws to the audience, and that is a long way off.
Sonam Kapoor.